wait to do the music.
Yeah. Okay, buddy, here we go.
Yeah, man.
Hey kids, it's time to shut your mouth and open your mind. It's Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry.
That's right, kids. You're listening to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. I am one of two hosts, and sitting across the table from me now and forevermore, the one, the only, AJ Davis.
And sitting across from me is my very good friend, Kory Shuba.
And this is a live call-in show, so if you want to do that, the telephone number to participate is 920-CORRUPT. That's 920...
267-7878.
That's right. And this is episode 003. Thank you for joining us. We're just going to jump right into this bitch. And so let's do it. How you doing, AJ?
I'm doing all right, man.
Yeah.
We took a week off after your accident, and then the night after Thanksgiving, it just none of it seemed to make any sense.
Yeah, I had a ton of people over at my house. Grandparents. My sister was in town with her fiance, and it was just super busy. Plus, after the accident that night, I didn't feel so bad, but the next day I woke up and I was completely fucked. And last Friday, I was still in a shit ton of pain, super sore, and just wasn't up to it. So, not that I'm doing any better today. Still pretty fucked up, but well enough to do this. So. We're back in the saddle, and thanks for joining us, guys.
I gotta tell you, man, I was on the Facebook today doing a little of our Facebook. No, I'm always on my Facebook, but doing a little of the adminning, if you will, which is basically me staring at a graph, trying to figure it out, staring at the reach, people talking about us, and within 1 week of not doing a show, so I guess 2 weeks, we really fell off. These listeners are a fickle bunch, man.
Yeah, I don't know if the people at home understand necessarily.
Although we maintained radio silence sort of for the week that we,
what exactly we're talking about here. When you have a fan page, it gives you insight, and basically it's a tool for Facebook to try to get you to buy into advertising on Facebook. So what they do is they have this chart, and it allows you to see how many people are reached via your posts, and how many people are reposting or sharing or talking about it. And it even gives you a layout as far as how many people have visibly seen your page through your friends, through your friends' friends.
I just fell asleep.
So on and so forth. Yeah. Well, ours took a dramatic nosedive.
Yeah, crazy nosedive.
Went from last week.
As of the second show, we were all-time highs, crazy amounts of people.
Like 22,000 people had seen.
No. Calm down. It was friends
of friends.
Yeah, so it was saying that that's the reach we could have had.
What it was saying is that our page reached that many feeds, whether they looked at it
from
or
people
what.
liking it, I got
but
you.
it did reach people's feeds, and 22,000 people is quite a lot, and it dropped dramatically down to like 34.
Yeah, with 34 people are seeing our posts now. But as much as we're suffering on the reach of our page, really my creative juices are
Beautiful.
They're gone. So we did a lot of tests before the show. Technically, this is going to go perfectly. Content-wise, you guys are fucking boned.
Done.
We got nothing.
Not a goddamn
Nothing for
thing.
you. It's going to sound delicious, but it's audio diarrhea.
And the calling part is actually working too.
Everything,
so
everything.
if you guys want to call in, you're actually going to get on the air this time.
Yeah,
so
you can
fucking
probably
A.
hear me right now. You probably heard the opening. You'll hear all the music, the callers. But after that,
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nobody in the fucking chat room, or at least nobody posting
No,
anything.
yeah, no one is posting right now in the chat room, which is all right.
That's fine, but I was really relying on them to give me some content because I got nothing. I'm telling you, man.
It's
I'm
okay.
bone dry.
You're not bone dry. Let's talk about something family related here. Something I'm just gonna, this is what it is, and something that I noticed and I found it kind of entertaining. So I wanted to bring it up because AJ, for his day job, he works in the service industry. And this is a perspective that I wanted to get from his side of the fence, because on my side of the fence, it is what it is. So we went out to dinner with the family, and from out of town, and we're going around the table. People are ordering, and they get to a certain member in my family, and this individual, for whatever reason, I don't know, can't order normally like the rest of us. Comes around to so-and-so, yeah, I'll have the chicken with the steamed vegetables and side salad, blah blah blah. Okay, next person, blah 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 blah. Gets to this
Things are going
individual,
smoothly.
yeah,
Okay.
and gets to this individual and goes, hi, I would like the stuffed filet, and opens the page and displays it with the picture, then turns to the sides, and then I'll have the loaded mashed potatoes.
It's your father,
And
isn't it?
It is.
It is your father.
God, and I love him to death, but it almost sounded like he was auditioning for voiceover work for this particular waiter or waitress, and I don't understand where it came from or why he recently started to do this, but he does it on the phone too with people he doesn't know. And when he was done ordering, he put the menu down and even gave, he's talking with
did
his
he
hands.
raise his eyebrow at the guy? Like, you
Nah,
like
as a
that as
waitress.
much as I enjoyed it?
But I felt bad for her, and she looks at me because I was next to go, and she's like, really? And I was
And you're
like, sorry about that. Do you
Bring me a
get
fucking burger. God.
do you get that at where you work?
Yeah, it's old guy syndrome.
Yeah.
Old guys instantly become hilarious when they're with their families. Specifically if they don't get the chance to spend time with their families all the time.
Right.
So then they're like, oh, I'm going to be fucking hilarious right now.
Now, here's the thing. In our family, it's not necessarily that he's doing it for our benefit. It's purely for the waiters.
Oh.
He's like,
Yeah, no, and I see that too.
yeah, it's not necessarily doing it for us at all, because as soon as they walk away, he's like, hey, blah blah blah, back to being normal. But
In his head, do you think he's like, oh, I'm charming the pants off this broad?
nah, I don't. I really don't know what it is.
I don't know. No, I mean that's what I always think about I mean specifically where I work. We'll say I was gonna say a lot of people of alternative lifestyle, but that just basically says that everybody I work with is gay. No, I mean
You're gay.
A lot of well, yeah, no, shut up. A lot of people with tattoos, a lot of people with piercings and everything. At the restaurant I work at. So we get that a lot because they have this idea. It happened when I worked at Hot Topic 12 years ago.
Right.
It's they see people like us and they think like, oh, I have to fucking
Gotta be witty.
I have to be witty so that they think I'm also cool.
Right.
And I'm not cool, but I get it. It happens to me all the time.
Right.
It comes at me.
Mm-hmm. And how do you respond? I mean, obviously, in the moment, you have to stay professional and hey, blah blah blah. What's happening in your head?
You do the fake laugh. Yeah. But there's also a point though where they don't even hear you or see your reaction.
Right.
So literally, because I'm an asshole, a lot of times I'll be like,
right.
And I'm mocking them as much as they're perceivably accidentally mocking me.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's the fucking all the service industry. There's another problem with this exact sort of thing, is white trash.
Mm-hmm.
They feel this need. They perceive themselves as hilarious.
Okay.
but they're fucking retarded.
Right.
So they speak way too loud, and then some guy like, okay, so it'll be a woman and a man, and they're fucking white trash.
Classic T-shirt. I'm with stupid. With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
arrow.
yeah. Or it says something like, it's got like the bathroom sign, but one is fucking like the guy is fucking the girl bathroom sign, and it says like doer in the shitter.
Yeah.
And you know, he'll be so fucking loud, and then he'll say something like, I'm gonna be crazy, and then she'll be, and they're both so fucking loud, and then she'll go, you just are crazy, and he's like, oh, I know, and I'm like, oh god, shut up, white trash, get the fuck out of here. This isn't a fucking tractor pull. Just order your fucking food and get
then
away
kill
from
yourself.
me. Yeah,
Get
just
the fuck away
I
from
hope
me.
you choke.
Yeah.
On whatever you get.
Yeah, and I don't know when my father started to do this, and like, it never used to be a thing, and it's just recently started. You know, I've started noticing it, and I don't know, like it really doesn't, you know, bother me. I find it I'm curious, like, as to what.
Oh, you'll do it. You'll do it. It's a fucking
when I'm older.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
You're like 40 now, so
You fucking son of a bitch.
it's only a couple of years
Yeah.
until.
Not far off from that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you're about to be awesome dude, awesome old man with the jokes and the.
I mean, I remember. I mean, already, just within the past couple of years, something that used to drive you crazy is we'd be out at the bar. Hey, chief. Hey, buddy. Or I use pet names. I guess you would. I don't talk to people like.
It's like you're on
Hey,
a
can I
fucking
get-
CB radio or something. Like,
Hey, Charlie Boo, Bobbly, Bobbly, come on back now.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
get a double
Chief.
shot. Yeah.
hey chief, this is White L Big Dick. Come back. Like I hated it, and now I can't stop.
Yeah, you
and
do
I
too
literally,
now.
I've said it at my place of work.
Yeah.
I do. There's a part of me that does it ironically,
Uh-huh.
right? But after so much of doing it ironically, it's now just the way I talk.
Huh.
Because it started ironically, and now I use the one that I thought was fucking hilarious when I was being sarcastic, and now I can't stop, which is champ.
Do you think?
Here you go, champ.
Do you think people who do that, like for instance, my father, do it so at first? I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say. Do you think that
Me
you
neither.
know when they first start doing it that they don't even realize they're doing it, and then it just becomes permanent, or you realize you're doing it at first, and then it just becomes part of your speech pattern?
No, I don't think your dad ever realized he was doing it.
I Yeah, I don't know if he knows. I'm pretty sure
I think he knows that he's doing it, but he doesn't. He's lost in age the perception
of how to pull it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw the brakes on
Yeah,
it a little
yeah.
bit. I mean, like it's.
I mean, you got to admit his willpower to really, you know.
No, I think
the,
I think
performance of a lifetime.
I think what he's trying to do is just be the easiest he could be for the, you know, he's trying to be the easiest customer possible for the server. You know what I
But
mean?
you don't
Like,
have to be funny to do that. You
no,
just
he's
order
not,
your fucking food and let it go.
He's not trying to be funny. It's just like
And I don't want. I'm.
It's a
I'm
performance.
just giving the
Yeah,
opposite side of
yeah.
what you're saying. I don't want your father to think I'm. If he listens ever.
no, he
But,
does.
You know.
No, and it's not, and
know what I
like I
mean.
said, it's not a bad thing. I'm not, bashing him about it. It's just like literally, she was like, it goes around the table and it's his turn, and she's like, "And for you, sir," and like he like pauses and like looks her in the eye and he's like, "Hi,
Oh my god.
I would like
Like it's
the lobster
masterpiece theater.
Yeah, I would like the lobster tail stuffed filet mignon." And turns the page, and like I don't know where this.
You know
came
what,
about.
though? You
And
know
now
what he
I'm getting
did?
text.
You know what he didn't do though?
Dun, dun, dun.
What he didn't do, and this is good, or maybe you're a year or two out from this.
You're off the air.
How long has that been happening?
I just got a text.
Well, it's good to see some things don't change. It says we're still live on my computer, which is not in any way hooked up to our actual page.
Are you seeing us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might have gotten an ad. All right.
Oh, we're back.
Okay. What he didn't do, which is either him pulling back, or he hasn't gotten there yet. Just
Okay.
is now taking that performance up to mispronouncing. He's like, yes, I will have your finest filet mignon. Medium raw. Medium raw. What's going on?
I'm just getting verification that
Okay.
yeah, we're back.
Text
on.
messaging is not conducive to podcast.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally lost it. Go ahead.
But yeah. Ordering, when you, and especially when you start, I can't even talk about it because I don't want to drop where I work.
Right.
But our menu choices as far as sizes
Yeah, I'm
are a
listening.
little Mexican, we'll say. And people accidentally, but also on purpose, mispronounce everything.
Now, to be fair though, the way things are worded on your menu, like it's like kind of trying to be kind of cool, like right?
No,
like,
I got you. Yeah, we're like
Mega One, like.
yes. Although, just to break off from everything we're talking about real quick, I was thinking about my wife will break my balls constantly because when I find something from any restaurant, whether it be fast food or a regular restaurant,
Okay.
sit down, napkin on your lap restaurant. If I find the one thing I like, or if they have a menu item that I would get from another place, I'll order that, and I'll only order that.
Okay.
For instance, when I go to Taco Bell, I only get the gordita. Now, this is how my train of thought went, was thinking about my wife breaking my balls to, well, what do I get at Taco Bell? Which is a gordita,
Okay.
the beef gordita supreme. Now, my question is, how many of the Taco Bell menu items are named something that has nothing to do? Because gordita translates directly in Spanish to little fat girl. Yeah.
Verbatim.
Yes.
No shit.
Verbatim.
Holy shit.
Little
I didn't
fat
know
girl.
that.
Because Gordo, like the show on UPN, which is La Flaca, what is it? El Gordo y La Flaca, which is the fat one who is the man. That's why it's Gordo. La Flaca is the skinny one. It ends in an A. That's female.
Okay.
If you add ita to any word in Spanish, almost, I mean, some people will listen to this and tell me I'm completely wrong, but
And if you're Spanish and want to help us out, give us a call.
yeah. Or if anybody wants to fucking call and give us something else to talk about besides fucking gorditas.
I mean, that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, so gorditas is it's little fat girl because you add ita, and that means like little cute, you know what I mean? To anything. So gorda would be fat girl. You say gordita, and it becomes little fat girl, which means that
up.
I've been ordering beef little fat girl supremes for way too long.
And that kind of borders some sort of weird like
Yeah.
some
That's
sort of
like-
watch list. Yeah.
Like it sketches me out because what does chalupa mean? Like, chalupa could literally be, bunions on Bigfoot's feet.
Right. I
mean,
mean, that's crazy.
it's-
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. What else you got, man?
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I got something that I've been really wanting to talk to you about, but we have not. We really, by the way, guys, in 2 weeks have spoken very fucking little, which a couple of days ago I was thinking might work to our benefit, but as I said, we have nothing. We
Yeah,
have
it's okay.
nothing. So
It's all right.
literally riffing on the things that I would normally think and call Kory right away, and we would hash out and then bring to the show and then hash out further.
Right.
But I saw a picture. I follow the OMG Facts
Right.
on Facebook,
Okay.
and it was a picture of a dude being the first human tester of the bulletproof vest.
Fuck that.
It's a lot of trust. Like, you know what I mean? Like, And either okay, so this guy either signed up, like they were like, we need somebody to try this, you know, like any medical study.
Right.
Like, we like you to try this drug, maybe, you know, and if they wanted to do the placebo effect, they would shoot blanks at one dude and an actual fucking gun at this guy.
Dude shooting blanks at each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, it goes with gay orbits. But I was thinking, like, that takes a lot of fucking faith. Either they did it out of friendship, which I would like to think is the case.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so think about this. This guy invented the bulletproof vest, which even today, if you're wearing a bulletproof vest and you get shot, your ribs break.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's
the best technology we have.
That's the greatest thing ever. Either that, when it comes to bulletproof vests, it's either the greatest technology we have is 1, it breaks your ribs. 2, you can get it in white so you can wear a tux. Okay?
But you don't die.
No, yeah,
Good trade.
exactly.
Good
exactly. And you don't get blood all over your rented tux.
Right.
You're going to have a problem explaining that hole, but regardless. But then I started thinking about, you know, like, it takes a lot of faith to put that much trust in your friend. I mean, I put all the trust in you for the podcast, and we see how the last 2 went.
Golden. Podcast gold, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking straight zombie attacks.
Radio silence. People watching us with their heads in our hands. But I was thinking about it. Inventions that people have come up with. And, I mean, you can even go back to the fucking... And I'm sure it was cavemen, but, you know, eating eggs. And I know that this is fucking 90s, like, comedy, 90s stand-up comedy tripe. But,
right.
You know, eating eggs or getting fucking milk from a cow or anything like that, you know, the automobile. Mm-hmm. But, like, okay, so the dude wearing the vest, he's like, so you're testing this. You can't even be sure. You don't want to put this on a cow or a dog. You want me,
fucking
Jethro, to wear
pole.
this. And then that guy's got to have the resolve to be like, okay, fine, fuck it, whatever, let's do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I wanted to get into. Like, there's just certain types of people out there we've all met and known through our entire lives. They're either dumbasses and they're like, don't, I'll do it.
Right.
Or they're like trying to be like the tough guy and like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'll do it, you know?
But
I'm in.
But to go with the bulletproof vest, guns back then weren't extremely fucking accurate
At
either.
all.
Like,
Not at
like
all.
they weren't fucking.
And what year was it?
I believe it
remember.
was no, I don't know. The fucking early 1909 or some shit.
Well, if
I just
memory
made
serves
up
me
that
correctly, it was the Chinese who invented
Everything.
yeah, even pizza, believe it or
Paper.
not. Yeah. Papyrus.
Yeah, that was actually. I don't think it was Chinese. Was it Chinese?
I believe so. They invented the first form of crude firearms, if you will. So I would almost credit them to being the first ones to play with the idea of bulletproof vests, because they wore metal, chest plates, and which is kind of,
It's
it's
one person in the fucking chat room.
What are they saying to themselves?
They're talking shit.
I love it.
It's an old friend that you and I both have, Kristen Luby, and she said, I'm going to turn this into a drinking game. Each time I get bored, I'm going to drink my beer.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
You probably
this whole time.
you probably want to pick yourself up a whole case.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be a long show.
a beer bong, and just do them one at a time. Just knock them out. But anyways, getting back to the bulletproof vest thing.
Stop doing that right in the mic?
Sorry.
Turn your head.
What was like the whole thing made of? Like,
It wasn't Kevlar, right? Because that wasn't.
That wasn't
it was whatever fucking Clint Eastwood put under his poncho in that movie that Michael J. Fox later did.
steel plate and Back
That's
to
it.
the Future.
They
3.
just sewed a steel plate in, which that dude probably died immediately.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but then that took me in my head thinking about that to sayings. The fucking sayings that fucking everybody dribbles out. Don't cry over spilled milk.
Yeah.
Like what? Somewhere that fucking story was told, and somebody's like, you know what? The next time fucking Karen says to me that she's sad because of the dog died 3 years ago, I'm gonna tell her to not cry over spilled milk. And then fucking Karen told somebody else that shit, and then everybody fucking started saying it.
Right.
Where did that story start from? What about the shit hit the fan? Like
where was this fan?
Yeah.
And who threw shit into it?
Yeah, that became like, well, every time something goes really fucked up, I'm gonna say that's when the shit hit the fan, and it's fucking genius, and it took off, and everybody's like, yeah, no, I understand, because if shit hits a fan, it gets everywhere, and then the cleanup is awful, and your whole house stinks. You might have to, fumigate.
How awesome would it be to have been there for the first incident in where a
I don't think it'd be
pile of
fucking,
shit
I don't think
hit
it'd be
a
fucking
fan
awesome at all.
and exploded all over the room.
I think
Fucking sick bastards.
it would be fucking awful. Not awesome, awful. Because they're all dead, presumably, of hepatitis.
And the person in the room's like, whoa, shit just hit the fan.
Yeah. And that's all
Boom.
you got. And boom,
Go.
the saying is born. And
We should try to come up with like random sayings. Because think about it. Shit never really hit the fan.
you don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't.
Somewhere,
I don't.
something happened. I mean, we can fucking Google it. Where did shit hit the fan come from? Maybe I'll do that on our break.
All right.
But, it had to have happened. These things don't just come from nowhere.
Right.
Or just some dude who was like, I wonder what would happen if I just chucked shit right into this fan. And then it blew back in his face, and he's like, that was the worst thing ever. I'm just going to say that from now on. When the shit hit the fan, it was awful.
Man, the wasp just stung the cock. Like,
It's
think about how horrible would that be? Like, the snake just bit my dick.
well, those all sound like, Army code or whatever, Roger that. The snake has bit the penis. It's a dick snake bite. Red team go. This is
we're
awful.
Gonna, we're gonna
need some calls.
Yeah, we're gonna need someone to suck out the venom of that last little bit.
The last entire from the beginning of the show. You're gonna be drinking a lot of beer, Kristen.
We're coming up on the 30-minute mark, which is in our cue to play a couple songs and allow us to step outside and try to
Punch each other in the face until we're funny.
snake bite each other in the cock. So I don't know what AJ has planned. It's his turn to roll with the music, so he's got a couple songs picked out. The first song being,
It's going to be Aloe Black, I Need $1, which you've heard on every fucking bank commercial for the last 2 years, but it's a good song.
Okay.
It's old soul. And then the second song is Slug from Atmosphere side project, or one of many, called Deep Puddle Dynamics, and the song is I Am Hip Hop, Move the Crowd.
nice. All right, well, we will be back here, Degenerate School of Wizardry, and
If you're lucky, we won't be back.
no, we will be back, and you will fucking suffer worse than a dick snake bite in the dick.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Fucking shit. Okay, I got it.
Do you know what you have to do that, right?
I have to turn up my computer.
No, you have to exit out.
I just turned down the volume on Ustream.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do that.
There we go. Aloe Black.
And we'll be back in a couple. Thanks, guys.
Oh my fuck.
I'm not hearing the music, AJ, because you have the volume turned down.
Thank you.
I need a dollar.
Better. All right, we'll be back, guys. Thanks.
Hey, well, I need a dollar. That's what I need.
Okay.
Hey, said I need a dollar. That's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Bad times are coming, and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, well, let me tell you something. All that glitters ain't gold. Hey, it's been a long old trouble sorry, but I won't be needing your help no more. I said, please, Mr. Boss Man, I need this job more than you know. But he gave me my last paycheck and it sent me on out the door. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, and I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Well, I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me's crumbling down. And all I want is someone to help me. What in the world am I gonna do tomorrow? Is there someone with a dollar I could borrow? Who can help me take away my sorrow? Maybe it's inside the bottle. Maybe it's inside the bottle. I had some good old, but his name's is whiskey and wine. Hey, hey, and for my good old buddies, I spent my last dime. Hey, hey, now wine is good to me. You help me pass the time. And my good old buddy whiskey keep me warm in the sunshine. Hey, hey, your mama may have blessed the child that's got his own. Hey, hey, if God has plans for me, I hope it ain't written in stone. Hey, hey, because I've been working, working myself down to the bone. And I swear on Grandpa's grave, I'll be paid when I come home. Hey, hey, well I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, well I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Come on, share your dollar with me. Go ahead, share your dollar with me. Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on, share your dollar with me.
Well, it's 7:45, oh yeah. We'll see who's the bigger man. Other than dead men walking 4 p.m. I heard a dead man talking. He said it's inconsequential. Forget it. It's nonsense. I'll always get into Harleville with this knife. Get away. I don't want to buy you a drink, but get a piss in your pride, little girl. You stepped in your feet. You want to eat that dirty white hat? What you looking at? Cap. Bartender, tender me some 600 beats before I reach out. And an impediment, your speech. Once I get him in my reach, unprecedented impeach. He saw us up across stairs illuminated by disco lights. Unseen, unspoken, in a scene of provoking, a thought-provoking scene. In a smoke scene, interrupted by intermittent disco lights. Ain't nobody dancing, ain't no music, everybody's still. I can only see one man, he looks good enough to kill. So I must muscle my way through bustles of imposers. 10:32, 10 feet away, 5 fingers around an object of interest. I don't need to see his eyes, a fearless jacket, then a shirt, then a skin, then his kidneys, then out. Then blood, then blood, then blood, then neck, then blood, then blood, then blood. Chest, then I see his girl washing over him like she's gonna cry his little ass back to life. This is my only way I know, so I must remove the knife. We eye to eye now, goodbye to his life. Well, I told you I would get my $5 back tonight.
Another night, another dollar, another crowd I've enlisted to make house. Another I really wish this crowd was just a little bit larger. Excuse me, Mr. Promoter, could I bother you for a couple of bottles of premiums placed on the stage for me and my brethren? You know beverages, intoxication, balance and leverage. Guessing this is that point where I grab the mic and make my point, kick my flow, make him say ho, blow the lid off the joint. Blah 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 blah. And then they befriended. I love it when this situation happens. This the type of crowd that builds self-esteem. Come 10:30 was when I finally felt that steam. Yo, what the fuck's going on over here? Yo, hold the fuck down. Hold that shit down. Hey, yo, that shit down. Yo, check, yo. Get off, what the fuck, yo. Get off. I shed another blood, you knew I would. I feel you should adapt. You can't run forever. trap. Death stepped up to shed another blood. You knew I would. I feel you should adapt. Can't run forever. Trap. Death stepped up to.
Sorry, just alcohol.
Thanks anyhow, it's just been one of those days. Alcohol only. How could you not sell fucking cigarettes at a bar? Excuse me, I wonder where those two wild women are. I've gotten off. 1 minute they're all ears and big eyes, then they're wandering off to bark up the next man's tree. Thank you, Jesus Christ, this place is. Now that's a foxy young lady. She'd only put some clothes on. Enough, I'll stay put and just vend in the meat market. That shit's pretty dope, but I can hardly hear his vocals and the bass is too loud. Actually, this gets nasty. Too bad I can't hear the words. Damn, like he couldn't have just walked past. Oh, and the stair too. See, everybody wants to show you how big them and how little they think. I'll be if it is. That's that chick Jim was trying to get on. She's high, man. It's hot as balls in here. Why'd I wear this? He's got a knife. Is that blood? He's, oh my God, I've been this. That's blood. Get the fuck, he's dying. Somebody,
going live.
Oh my God, twisting and turning.
And we are back. You are with, once again, Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry, in case you forgot. And we are rolling into the second segment.
Oh, and we do have a second listener now.
Nice.
So we're up to 2. One of whom is presumably fucking drunk off her ass now, drinking all those beers.
I've got quite a few people viewing, actually, on my screen.
Okay.
I don't have any chatters, but there's a lot of people watching. So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
In a bit here...
Damon, you didn't miss any funny.
None whatsoever. Here in a bit, I have a good friend of mine calling in, and she's going to help tell a story of something that happened recently in the news. But the reason that we're going to talk about it is because I'm growing ever so tired of misinformation that is pumped to us through different media outlets. And I just think it's crazy because people hear things in the world of media and they take it for gospel when in reality what's being spewed to us is completely inaccurate, and it's starting to drive me crazy. So when she calls in, we'll get into that. In fact, she just texted me now.
Stop touching your nose.
Sorry, it's a nervous habit, and
yeah,
so I just touched my nose again. But anyways,
side note. I walked into the bathroom of my workplace today.
Mm-hmm.
I had been waiting, and an older gentleman came out, and I am convinced that older gentleman poop smells like Drakkar Noir or Brute. I couldn't tell. They've both been gone for a while, but
so fucking random.
As you get older, I think your poop starts to smell like Stetson. Fuck you, man. I have to bring the funny. You want to talk about the media and the Mexican cartel? I have to bring the fucking funny, and it's really a lot of pressure on me. I should be touching my nose with the nervous habit.
God, but I always found it really disconcerting or disheartening when
disconcerting.
I don't know.
I know.
Fuck
you
it. I have a very poor grasp of the English language.
Well, all of you. It's weird because all of my best friends in the world.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking grammar hound.
Uh-huh.
And I've given up on most of you.
Borderline OCD.
It's been so ingrained into me. My grandfather was a how do you say it? Racist. And he instilled in me very when he told me this, it was when affirmative action,
right,
and all that had gone into play. And
yeah, because we were alive in the 60s.
No. Affirmative action being companies would have to fill a quote unquote black quota.
Right.
So a black employee would get hired before a white
employee, right.
And my grandfather was outraged. I don't know if Fox News was around before he passed, because it would have been Why? I mean, I don't know. Would he pay for cable just for that, or can
Absolutely.
you just stream Fox News from the website?
Well, old people can't do that anyways.
Yeah, well, they have to. Yeah, I don't know.
It is pretty crazy to me how technology is not universal and it does not bridge age gaps. Like, there's just certain things that do, but technology is not one of them. So those of us who have a strong grasp on technology, it totally baffles us when other individuals don't understand.
I don't fucking understand anything that's going on here. I mean, that's why on the first podcast I said I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but you fucking hit every button and lever
Push
on there.
all of those motherfuckers.
But to go back to what I was saying is my grandfather from a very early age pumped the English language into me and how to say things, how to word things. I battle every fucking day in my own head with trying not to use prepositions at the end of sentences. Like, where did she go to? And I'm like, oh no, just stop with the go. Stop and go. And, because he was very serious about, well, if you speak good English, you'll get in there before a black person.
Right.
Which is what he fucking, I mean, he
It's
was,
just, yeah.
he was racist.
Right.
I mean, and there's no, I mean, what, the age old excuse of like, he came from a different time.
Right.
And, but a lot of the people that came from that time that were white also marched with the black people.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that excuse holds up
Nah.
as much as it should.
No.
I remember this is true. One time my grandfather and I were in a hotel room in South Florida, and I had taken my socks off and I was walking around the hotel room, and he goes, "Oh my God, put your socks on."
I know this is going
Do
already.
you know how many black people with athlete's foot? And I was like, do you think?
Right.
Even then, I must have been 12, 14, and I was like...
Blew you away.
Yeah, because I was like, do you think that athlete's foot is sickle cell anemia? Like, it only affects black people? It's a fungus. It lives on feet. And also, you're kind of complimenting black people because you're saying they're really the only athletes. You know what? Fuck you, man. I'm watching your fucking stupid face, and
I'm sorry. I'm trying to deal with a technical issue on this side of the field, but I don't know. And as you know, it is truly.
But that's why I'm such a fucking grammar Nazi. No pun intended on the racist thing, but it was instilled in me, and all of my best friends, everybody I'm super close to and talk to on the regular, with the exception of literally probably two,
Right.
are borderline fucking retarded when it comes to the English language.
And that's not necessarily fair. I admittedly do not have a strong grasp of the English language. I do believe that I can carry a conversation fairly well, but I have specific learning disabilities, and you're smirking right now because you don't believe in that sort of
I
thing.
did just say borderline retarded.
Right. But I'm not. Like,
I'm not.
language, and don't even try to get me to spell anything. You might as well just stick a gun in your mouth and blow your brains out because it's not going to be right. But I can do this.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know
and
what I mean?
I
Like,
can't do that.
Right. And you're not retarded.
No.
And I wouldn't call you retarded.
Did I call you retarded? I said borderline.
Borderline. Oh, you fucking asshole. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I always, was told at a young age, like, from specific teachers growing up, if you can't spell the word and understand what it means, you can't use it. If that was true, my vernacular would literally be a series of...
Not be the word vernacular.
No, I can't spell it.
Oh, I was gonna dare
You want to try?
Yeah, do it.
All right. V-I-N
Wrong.
V-E-N.
Wrong. This is gonna be
Here-
my favorite fucking
Okay.
segment. This is a new segment.
Okay. Let me tell you how I think it sounds.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go all the way through it.
V-I-N-A-C URL. Vernacular.
URL.
Or something.
Let me
else.
tell you what the word you just spelled says. VIN
AC.
AC.
U.
Oh, you just spelled vinegar,
Vinegar.
which is what my grandfather would say black people call vinegar.
A female black person. Vinegar.
Now I can tell you how it's spelled, but you won't retain it. That's
I
the
won't,
thing. That's
but
what I've learned about you guys.
I can't.
You-
My brain doesn't work like that.
You just don't retain the spelling whatsoever.
I can't. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't.
And what
it
I've learned
won't.
from all of you also is that the age-old sounded out
That doesn't work either.
doesn't work. I mean, you just did it. You thought.
Horribly.
God, that's my new favorite segment.
It's been your favorite segment since our friendship began.
Kory spells a word.
Yeah, I mean literally, like
I'm gonna come up with a jingle. Space Brain's gonna sing it. Kory sings a word.
Kory sings a word,
Spells a word.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's part of who I am and how I work, and unfortunately, it does not work very well.
Why did you tell John Kory about our show?
He knows all about the show.
And I'm saying, why did
is he in the chat room?
Yeah. He says this show has hit a new low.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, but everything's working. If somebody would fucking call, you want to call in?
You want to call in, Mr. John? Do it,
Mr.
I dare ya.
Comedian Man.
920 corrupt.
That's 920-267-78. Look, I'm bored with this too. So you guys want to fucking call? Let's talk about something. We'll talk about Kory's media hatred and
Yeah.
the Mexican cartel.
Speaking of cartels,
Oh no, you're kidding, right?
something we talked about earlier in the car on our way to get beer.
Oh, no. I can get on. I asked you.
Yeah. Go ahead, ask me.
I asked you
Uh-huh.
if after all these years you were still mad about the Soprano finale, which now Kory, you can say, Kory, we've hit a new low, because we are going to talk about a television show.
Oh, actually, Kory, hold that thought. We are going to talk to my good friend Katie, and we'll get into the
Frank.
news thing.
She's still Frank.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Frank, you're on the air with Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. How you doing, Frankie?
It's going.
Yeah?
Prepared.
Yeah. How are things in your neck of the woods?
Oh, they're just dandy.
Just
Little
da-
Texas.
and
Where is that?
Where is it that you're calling from?
Mm,
You don't have to give the
Dallas.
address.
Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Yikes.
Queers and steers, mostly queers, I've
All the
heard.
way over here, past.
Um.
All the way over here.
Well, today I was.
We're fucking boring Texas right now.
I was listening to the radio today, and this is what I wanted to talk about as far as the media spewing misinformation. And you were the person I wanted to talk to about this in depth, because you have a working knowledge of this that nobody else would have, and actually knows the truth and understands the scenario. And just wanted to see if you wanted to talk about it a little bit.
What'd you hear today?
Okay, so on the radio show I was listening to here in Orlando, it's Monsters in the Morning, and
Don't give them a plug after what happened this week.
okay. You're
So
right.
we'll take that out.
We'll edit that in post.
That's stolen, by the way. We stole that verbatim. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They were talking to an individual who is putting on an event tonight, actually, which is a beer festival downtown Orlando. And this individual plays softball at a field in Winter Springs. And he was talking about playing softball the day that a shooting occurred in Winter Springs. Now, they started to go into what the shooting was all about, and the amount of information that was coming out of these guys was completely wrong. And it baffles me that people listening to that media outlet take what was being said as truth, and it was so far from that. They didn't have any of the locations or people correct or right or anything of that nature. And then the way that the incident took place, they totally had it completely backwards. And basically tried to say that we're not going to go into details as far as names and whatnot, but let's just say a motorcycle club, an MC, we'll call them the Orlando MC and the Philadelphia MC, both sharing the same name, both run by different people. Basically, the way that
we'll call them Heaven's Devils.
The way that they put it, the Orlando MC was the aggressor, and the Orlando MC were the quote-unquote bad guys, when in the reality of the situation, the Orlando MC were actually defending themselves, and this is not the first stance of defense they've actually had to put out against the Philadelphia MC.
Which, when this story actually broke, it was that they didn't say anything about them all being a part of the same MC whatsoever. Right. They just said, motorcycle gang violence at a charity event. How fucking dare these guys?
Right. Basically, the Orlando MC was putting on a charity bike ride for an organization, and because
we do have to verify that this is an outlaw MC. Let's
correct.
Yeah, well, did we get that established? I mean, because
I say MC, motorcycle club. I mean, that's
yeah, but the fucking NYFL is a motorcycle club. Okay. These are 1%ers.
Yeah, these are definitely 1%ers. These are guys who are not
two different charters.
Yeah, two different charters. They share the same name. Anyway, since it was public knowledge that this event was going on, the Philadelphia MC decided to take advantage of that and send individuals over to the Orlando MC.
Turn it the other way. It's the Philadelphia guys were having a charity event, in the Orlando criminal guys showed up at the charity event that had a vendetta with a person there. We'll call him Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio, okay.
Like Papa Giorgio.
He's in a motorcycle gang, but he owns an Italian restaurant.
I like it.
Exactly. So, yes. So Philadelphia guys are friends with my father, and obviously, yes, they were having a charity event, and some people showed up, and the media is just kind of taken away with it, because apparently nothing's going on in Winter Springs, that they need to focus on something as stupid as this. But it's definitely a case of everybody thinks they fucking know what they're talking about syndrome. It's pretty popular these days. But however, if people actually did their research, they would see that those same people that showed up and caused problems also have caused problems in the past, and it's all police records, but nobody wants to ever talk about that kind of stuff.
Let's talk about the first incident that you were talking about, where an individual came at your father. Tell that story.
Oh, well, if you look back to records, there was an incident that happened at a Sanford bar a year ago, where there was a fight broke out, and someone was threatened, and my father defended himself then from the same people, and then they've made some drive-bys by his house, we'll say that, and that's police records.
Well, what's funny though is that that didn't hit the news. Yeah, obviously,
never made
what the news. No. What the news will pick up on is the idea of the fucking gall of doing this at a charity,
right?
At a charity function. They're not taking into account, like, well, fuck, they are outlaws, and it could have been a funeral. Right. It didn't fucking matter. It was gonna happen.
Right.
Especially if they all meet in one spot, they know they're gonna be there.
Right. So basically, in the last year, Katie's dad had to defend himself and actually ended up taking the life of the individual that attacked him. But in Sanford, the stand your ground rule is being used quite a lot these days.
Well,
But he was the charges were dropped because he was truly defending himself and defending his life at that moment. So that is a major role, or that plays a major role in the second incident, because it leads into it. But that is never told, to anyone that's listening from these media sources. And I think it's a huge key factor, because if people knew that, they would definitely have a different view of what took place.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you go on any of those news feeds online, and I've sat there and read them, and I've promised myself not to do it anymore,
Right.
that people leave these horrible comments of, oh, don't let this murderer out on the streets. And it's like, there's bigger issues going on out there that, hey, it doesn't need to be mediaized. What would be the word I'm looking for?
Right.
It doesn't need to be publicized so much. And the second that people are so quick to accuse someone that don't know the facts
Right.
of what's going on, and they would definitely feel a lot different if they knew.
Right. And that's why I wanted you to call in, because, we don't have a ton of viewers, but
we have 3. And John Kory won't shut the fuck up.
But I mean, this is, an opportunity to put that out there. And during the second instance, he, had to do what he had to do to survive the situation. And just like the first situation, he survived and the other individual did not. So now he's in jail awaiting trial. But I too have seen a lot of people making comments in the media and, leaving comments about, he's gonna, get what he deserves, this, that, and the other. And it's just not fair. And I can't stand it. And it drives me up the wall. And I don't know. I just wanted the opportunity for you to come on and.
I mean, you met all those guys. You were there. You've met all 4 of those guys.
Yeah.
Are sitting in jail right now. I mean, they're fine, and everyone's got their own issues. But I mean, it's a shame that because of all that, it's not helping the situation out any better.
Right.
Sit there and wait.
The media is really big on the whole. What's the word I'm looking for here? They're really sensationalizing it. I wouldn't be able to spell that either.
Nope.
But but yeah, man, it's all about sensationalizing certain facts, certain details to sell the story and keep people entertained. And it's unfortunate, but
this has been fun though. This has been fun.
Well, and if more people know, then that's only hope for them and whatever else. So
yeah, I mean, just
the truth out there is
no,
all that matters.
And your dad is a good guy, and once it goes to trial, I'm pretty sure, just like the first incident, he is going to be cleared and be released. So we'll see how that all turns out. But thank you so much, Katie, for calling in, or Frankie.
Oh yeah, thanks for your support, Kory.
Yeah, man.
All
right. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
I'm glad we could get the truth out to tens of 20s of people.
Yeah, I know. But still, I mean, it's not even, it's just something that I wanted to talk about.
You go on these, we're the Larry King Jr. podcast now. we're the number 1 podcast of 3 people that really like Larry King.
I've got 10 viewers on mine right now.
I have none.
Okay.
I have nothing.
I know. I've got 10 watching live. So
all right,
that's
Miller.
good. Asshole. So let's talk about the chat room. What's our comedian friend Mr. John Kory spouting on the regular busting of balls?
13 minutes ago he said now spell boring, which is presumably when he tuned out.
Oh, that's fine.
And your friend Frankie said thanks AJ, and I don't want you to think at any point that I'm being a dick to you, mostly to Kory. Actually, all to Kory.
Yeah, he's been a dick to me, and that's fine.
You know, I'm sorry that any of that shit happened. But Kory wants to take a entertainment show and make it about the Mexican cartel, and I'm just breaking your balls.
I know, and that's fine.
But I had no real input there.
You didn't know much about the story anyway.
I mean, I knew enough.
It's just that I see that a lot, and it just drives me up the wall, and it really, really pisses me off. But you know, now that we got that out of the system, let's move on to something else.
How about a break?
Nah, not necessarily. We got 10 more minutes before that.
Okay.
But
so I asked you in the car because I wouldn't be able to sit through the show if I wasn't drunk. As we were going to get beer, that if you were still mad about the Sopranos,
right?
The finale, because I know, you know, how long ago was that?
Fuck, 7
Was
years?
it 8?
Something like that. A long time ago.
I think I was still in Jersey, and not much. But yeah, a lot of people I know were pissed off about it.
Right.
And you said you wanted a movie out of it.
Yeah, well, I just feel since they left the door open there at the end to have anything happen, the motions to make a movie were already put into place a long time ago, and I think they should come out with a movie, man. It would be fucking killer. It would smash in the box office. Like, you know, everybody that watched The Sopranos wants it back. And if they're not going to bring the series back, which I think they could have
easily. But how much further can you go? I mean, how many people can you kill and have it still be an inventive show? They were on for what, 8 seasons?
And possibly more. No.
But here's the thing: the fucking finale of that show was perfect because it took me a while. I was pissed too. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody thought, "Oh, Tony's gonna fucking die." Everybody thought that.
Right.
But the fucking show ends, and it's left to you.
Right.
It's almost as if it was a fucking reality show where they let anything be watched, and these people's lives fucking go on until Tony does get killed. But they don't show it. They don't have to.
Right.
It's up to you to fucking decide.
Well, I mean, there's just so many avenues that they could take. I mean, how much does Meadow and his son get involved with the family business? Do they? You know, like there's
that's why I end it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, every fucking television show on television. You know what I mean?
Right.
Every show has fan fiction. I guarantee it. You look up any fucking show on there, I'll bet you fucking Duck Dynasty has fan fiction where it's the Moby Dick of Duck. The Moby Duck. Okay? And it's fan fiction of him fucking taking him down with a spear gun while he's wearing a camouflage tuxedo.
Gotcha.
Okay? They all have fan fiction. That fucking leaves it open for the fans, especially the diehard fans that aren't like us. We fucking gave up. We were like, fuck it, who cares? Everybody else fucking that are huge fans, they will read fan fiction. I mean, look at fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
Never-ending fan fiction.
Yeah, but I mean, well, that's a little different because there were Star Wars books that were written, and there was 3 books after Episode 6. So, you know, they're just, I don't know if they're going to play off the books.
Which is a question that was asked, I believe, the first week that we never really got to.
Yeah.
Was the buyout of Star Wars by Disney.
Right.
I read...
Well, the buyout of Lucas.
Was it? I don't think it was LucasArts because they're not really interested in any other fucking intellectual property.
They bought all of it.
LucasArts.
And Skywalker Sound. Light and Magic.
Well, doesn't that all come with LucasArts, or no? Those are separate companies.
They're separate companies, all under the same
umbrella. Okay,
you gotcha. But they bought the whole thing. Like George Lucas doesn't have it anymore. You know, it's how much did it? Was it? See here,
It was It was billions. 4
4
billions
billion, yeah.
or 14 billion.
No, it was 4 billion.
Whatever. It's a lot of.
That's a lot of money. And one of the shocking things that I thought from the whole thing was he's donating the majority of that money to charity. Well, educational programs.
Well, yeah,
which is fucking mind blowing.
Well, it's fucking phenomenal. A ton of. Isn't Warren Buffett the richest man in the world right now? Or was he before he fucking started giving away all his money to charity?
No, there's so much oil money that these random sultans and princes that are in control of these oil families. They have so much money. It's numbers and figures that we can't even comprehend. And they just it's out of control. Like they own a lot of our economical structure. I was listening to NPR, and apparently these Saudi families, these oil families, have so much invested in the United States that if they decided to pull out their investments from the United States, our whole economy would collapse. That's how much money they have.
The chat room's saying it was 4.05 billion.
That's a lot of money.
What's
0.05?
Yeah,
why would
of
that
a billion.
Why would that even be a figure?
No, what is it?
Included?
504 billion 500,000, right? Because the 0.0 would be millions, right? No.
Billion.
See, this is where I fucking make me do math on the show, and that'll be another segment.
Yes, AJ does math.
The Pythagorean theorem times diameter.
Brought to you by Skywalker Sound.
Yeah, exactly. If we could just get a fucking sliver of that money. This is something I wanted to talk about. You and I talked a couple of weeks ago about how I wanted to beg for money on the internet.
Okay.
Which is what I like to call internet panhandling.
Are you gonna coin that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I want money. I need this to pay off because emotionally it's taking a huge toll.
How do you bring in the cardboard sign with the clever phrase on it? How do you bring that to the internet?
What I need to do is somehow make my Facebook look more poor.
Well, first thing you got to do is take away all the pictures of your healthy, beautiful family.
And my house.
All of that has to come down.
It's just like me, in an alley.
Just
shoeless with my computer.
Just leave the pictures of you and
Well,
us.
isn't this what Kickstarter is? Isn't Kickstarter internet panhandling essentially?
You're right. That's exactly correct. So that the market's already been cornered. Drop the dream.
Well, I have to fucking get on Kickstarter and just be like, hey, I just need to make some money. To have money. I want to have money.
I like it.
And I don't want to do anything but ask you for it, which is what homeless people do.
Anyways.
Yeah, and I'll get drunk. They do that, and I can do that.
What's your take on homeless people panhandling? Like, what are the instances that you give money to homeless people?
When they almost exclusively when they play an instrument well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it only happens in New York. Or I was in New York one time, and a guy said, if you give me a quarter, which seemed like a very small amount of money for what he was offering as a service.
Right.
And it wasn't a blowjob. It was to berate him. And you could say whatever.
That's brilliant.
No, it really is.
I love that.
Because the guy that I had seen that was homeless previous to him was shitting on a step. So I took all my rage about that guy shitting on steps out on him. I almost hit him. I got really mad.
You got amped.
And it was a quarter that I spent.
Really
I think
pumped.
I gave him another 50 cents so I could keep going.
Was that the best 75 cents you've ever spent in your entire life?
No, because I didn't feel like I could really dig in. I wanted to know about his family first and be like, that's why you're just like your father.
Oh,
and just like really dig into him.
You'd almost have to, apologize and then pay him triple for comments like that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, really, like I'll hand you a 5, but I'm gonna need a family tree and where they all went wrong.
You know what blew me away with being in New York and viewing the panhandlers? Do you remember that horrific movie when we were kids that came out called Kids? Do you remember that?
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Actually, like most of the stars of that movie are dead.
Oh, is
No,
that's
like
not true.
50%.
All right.
50%.
Is that even true?
That's true.
Okay.
When I say the stars, I mean it was Chloe Savini, who's still a star. She was just on Louie. She's
Right.
in American Horror Story.
Right.
The kid with the stupid face, Telly, Casper, and then Harold Hunter,
Okay.
who was a famous Zoo York skateboarder at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Harold Hunter and
He's dead.
Casper are actually dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
So only Kelly Savini, and Telly are still alive. So go ahead.
Okay. In that movie, there is a scene where there's a homeless person on a train, and he is on a
what are you
skateboard,
doing?
and he's just torso, and he's pushing himself. I have no legs.
Yeah.
I have no legs. Pushing himself through the cart, taking money. We are on a subway train, and I shit you not, door opens, and a woman, hips to shoulders and head and arms, no lower body. The exact scene from Kids is rolling at me, begging for money, and my mind literally exploded into a bajillion pieces because I could not believe that this was happening. Do you remember that?
No, I was fucking
You were hammered.
hammer-faced.
Yeah, you were hammered.
From the get-go. We should post the video of, did you see that? Yeah, you saw that.
I will. I'll put
Okay.
that on our page. You guys
Okay.
can look for that later.
That was me in New York hammer-faced, maybe the second or third time. I fucking hate New York City.
And then the other instance was when this homeless guy was singing. Do you remember that? The singers?
No, I remember breakdancers.
Okay. Well, they were
That might have
actually
been a
walking from
dream.
cart to cart singing. One was on one end, one was on the other. And somehow they both entered our cart at the same time. And they were like singing over each other. And then they just started to sing together. And didn't really work out for either one of them financially. But
Because one was singing Kiss by a Rose, and the other one was singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rat City.
Rhapsody. That's actually, it was specifically about New York.
That's what he was singing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just blew me away. Lady, no body.
By the way, I
Homeless people.
may have blocked that out, the lady with no legs.
You were. Yeah, let's talk about that. AJ is completely mortified by amputees.
It's not mortified. I feel bad for it, is the thing. What none of you realize is that it's something that I feel bad for.
It grosses you out, don't lie.
Somewhere along the way, I must have been traumatized and blocked out some trauma with an amputee or their nubs.
See, nubs. Exactly what I'm talking about. Their appendage. You know,
it's okay when they have a fake leg, or even the like a peg leg would be fine.
Right.
I don't want to look at their nubs. Okay, that's what weirds me out, because where they have phantom limb syndrome and they feel it,
right?
My mind can't wrap my head around it. I have phantom limb sight. Like, God, there should be a leg there.
Yeah, you actually get creeped out. Like, there's been times where we were like downtown and someone missing an arm would
Whoa, we're crossing the street.
We are crossing the street. AJ cannot deal with it. Oh God, he's not even polite about it. Like, he'll see someone missing an arm or a leg and he's just it's gross.
I've actually I'm gonna tell this story real quick, and then there's a question in the chat room that maybe you can explain because you came up with it. But real quick, when I lived in New Jersey, I woke up after a night at the bar, and I was still fucking drunk, and was standing in a Cumberland Farms, and they had bells. It was winter, so
Cumberland Farms, for those, it's just a convenience store.
Yeah, so I was standing in a Cumberland Farms, and they had a bell on the door. It was close to Christmas.
Right.
And the fucking door opens, and I'm just waiting in line to get cigarettes. I'm fucking still drunk, feel sick. The door opens, and it's like clank, 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 and it's like ringing like crazy, the bell, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, geez, what is that? And I turn around, and there's just a person in a wheelchair missing their legs, not from above the knee, but just like about midway through their shin.
Oof.
So it still bends and does the weird things that knees do.
Right.
And I literally fucking threw up in the middle of the Cumberland Farms. Now, did it have to do with the legless person? I don't know. Maybe right then I was just struck with my hangover.
Natural reaction.
But
it's just a natural reaction.
No,
for you.
because it's never happened before. I've never done it before.
So
but I felt so fucking bad. I was like, fuck it, I don't need cigarettes. I have to leave. And I left. I threw up on the fucking floor and ran away.
How do you feel about people who are born with missing limbs? Like, say for instance, it's missing. It just stops at the elbow, but they have like two working fingers.
Oh, T-Rex arms.
You know what I'm talking about. How do you feel about that? Is that worse, or is that
no?
That
at least
just
I got
as
something.
bad?
Although it still weirds me out. Like, I'm not good with. Why is your?
I don't know. That's weird.
The somebody in the chat room who I've never heard of, don't know. They obviously do not know us.
Okay.
Named I'm sorry, Boop247 wanted to know. Oh wow, we're getting people that I don't even know. I don't know them.
Love it.
Usually we fucking recognize everybody, but Boop247 and Lord Muggs in the chat room.
Boot scoot boogie.
Let's talk about Boop247 wants to know where we got our channel name, which is the name of the show. It's the
We're not talking about that. We're never going to discuss it.
why? Where did you get? No, because we haven't discussed it. Where we are not in fact wizards.
No.
I would say we were wizards of funny, but this show proves otherwise.
Clearly shows that we're not that. Where did we come up with the name? Well, when we decided to even embark on this little adventure, one of the things that we were talking about was the name of the show, and we literally spent a couple of days during our normal lives.
We spent so much time doing stupid shit putting this show together.
Yeah.
We spent 2 hours getting hammer-faced drunk, coming up with cool 7-letter words to make our phone number.
To make the phone number, right. And we were just, shooting texts back and forth, and
How?
I was just driving. I was driving in between jobs for my job. And what I do for my day job, I do inspections of fire suppression systems. So I was going from one establishment to the other, and I had a bit of a drive, and I was just thinking of names, and came up with Degenerate School of Wizardry, and text that to AJ when I was at a light.
For some reason, it just rang true.
And it was just goofy, and we are degenerates. And
Your mom says that I'm just gonna address the chat room right now on several things. Boop247 is saying bummer. I think that's because I laughed at their name. Your mom says limb free is PC, which is it's a new fucking infomercial, or the more you know.
Limb free though, I don't like that, because that's like
no, like they've been liberated.
Right, exactly. It's almost like a bonus.
These goddamn limbs are always getting in my way.
Now I'm limb free.
Yeah.
I don't smoke anymore.
Exactly. I got the laser surgery to be limb free. And Lord Muggs asked if we were drunk. It is Pabst. Yes. I'm getting drunk. So the next half of this show is going to be me being angry.
I'm not drunk. And speaking of the next half of the show, we're going to go ahead and take another break.
Where are we at? How long?
You got your music cued? We're at 1:18 right now.
1 hour 18?
Yeah.
48 minutes? No, to 78 minutes?
Yeah.
Don't check. That's your segment. AJ does math.
AJ tells time.
Yeah. All right. The first song is from a bluegrass group called the Carolina Chocolate Drops, which is it's a cover of an old timey bluegrass song called "Your Baby Ain't Sweet Like Mine." And the second song is from Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Nice.
And that's called All Washout.
Awesome.
And it's about 7 minutes. So
Awesome.
Sit here or don't.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll be back, I guess, here after these two songs. And once again, you're listening to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry.
Everybody talking about the sweetie nowadays. I got the one with the sweetest ways. Your baby may roll a jelly fine. Nobody, baby, can roll it like mine. Your baby ain't sweet like mine. She makes a jelly roll all the time. And when I'm feeling lonesome and blue, my baby knows just what to do. Yes, sir, she even called me honey. She even let me spend the money. Never has a baby put me out door. She even buys me all my clothes. I don't want to brag, I want to put you in line. Your baby ain't sweet like mine, no, no. Your baby ain't sweet like mine. Your baby ain't sweet like mine. She bake a jelly roll all the time. And when I'm feeling lonesome and blue, my baby knows just what to do. Yes, sir, she even called me honey. She even let me spend the money. Never has a baby put me out door. She even buy me all my clothes. I don't want to brag, just want to put you in line. Your baby ain't sweet like mine, no, no. Your baby ain't sweet like mine. Baby ain't sweet like mine. Bake a jelly roll all of the time. And when I'm feeling lonesome and blue, baby, baby, know just what to do. Yes, sir, she even called me honey. She even let me spend the money. Never has a baby put me out door. She even buy me all my clothes. I don't want to brag, just want to put you in line. Your baby ain't sweet like mine, no, no. Your baby ain't sweet like mine, oh yes. Baby ain't sweet like mine.
Here comes chilly preacher, a stomping against the wind, singing love, love is something to believe in. A prayer and the sea, and 20 tons of me, crying love, love is something to believe in. Too much out of wonder rambling on my crooked fingers pointing blame. Let it all wash out in the rain. Let's let it all wash out in the rain.
I'm the drunken focus of my aim. I'm a hero twisting in the flame. Just let it all wash out in the rain. Let it all wash out in the rain. One more for forgiveness, or twisting in the cold, singing love. Love is something I believe in. Too much my defenses, I'm dangling from the chain. Oh, but free is something to believe in. To my pride, I want my gypsy train. To my child, a howling tambourine. Let it all wash out in the rain. Let it all wash out in the rain. Just let it all wash out.
Just going back up.
And we are
back. Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. What was that we were
much
just
to your
listening to?
chagrin, that was Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros with All Wash Out. Probably my favorite song from them.
Nice. Once again, telephone number to participate is 920-CORRUPT.
Lord Muggs, why don't you call in? We'd love to talk to somebody we don't actually fucking know.
Yeah, that'd be great. Call in and we'd love to rap with you.
Boop 247. You want to call and
That's actually where we
tell us to fuck off?
That's actually where the phone number came from in the definition of corrupt. I'm sorry, in the definition of degenerate. Somewhere down along the way, one of the definitions is to be corrupt.
What a tough word to say once you start getting a little drunk is thesaurus.
Right.
Thesaurus.
And it just so happened that in this phone number generator, the word corrupt was available, but under 2 area codes.
We did come up with the phone number before we came up with the name, before we decided on the name, didn't we?
No.
No.
No, we had the name
Fuck
down.
You. That would have been a cooler story. You should have just agreed.
I just wish I kept the other names, because AJ came up, he came up with a rack of like really clever names.
I really wanted to do because we do almost drink exclusively Pabst Blue Ribbon when we hang out.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to call it Pirate Beard Radio, which was a play on a America Online screen name I had, which was Pirate Beard Rock, which then it would be PBR.
PBR, right.
Which would have been tough to really get our name, facebook.com/PBR. I think that's taken.
I think so.
I think it...
someone out there probably has that already locked up.
Or we could have spelled it, though. P-E-E-B-E-E-A-R-E? No, fuck you. Fine.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy on the spelling
no,
tip.
I'm asking you. You're the genius behind everything.
Anyways.
Recently, this is the only other thing I wrote down, but it's true, is I have found myself being old and angry.
Yeah.
At youth.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of things that have happened is I was out on my front porch at a bunch of the neighborhood ne'er-do-wells. As I perceive them to be. They might not have been doing anything.
Could be good kids.
But the second I saw them, I was like, they're up to no good. It's like 9 o'clock, and they're 15 and younger.
9 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty late.
And I was like, why are they walking in a pack?
Right.
And then they kept looking at every car.
Oh.
Right. So I proceed to scream down the street as they stop and actually are checking out this car, like more than the other ones.
Looking for unlocked doors.
Is that your car? And then they all ran. And I was like, I should call the cops. Like, I immediately thought that. And no, boop. We do not watch The Walking Dead. Do you watch Walking Dead?
Not at all.
Bored to tears. Tried to watch the first season. I watch it at work sometimes when we close because those the fruit bats I work with really like that show.
Yeah, couldn't get into it. I like the Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, which I've not really gotten into.
Nah, the last couple episodes have been great.
Yeah.
We don't want to get into it, but yes.
them.
They were about Katie's dad, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, specifically.
Well, something AJ mentioned earlier, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I mean, it's totally fake and scripted, but I find it funny. Duck Dynasty. I've been watching that.
I've never watched it. I saw him on Conan O'Brien.
It's actually pretty funny. It's entertaining. It's stupid.
You know, it goes right along with when you were talking about the news.
You get it.
And something I wanted to bring up when you were talking about the news is that the news, I've never ever seen them, we'll just talk about our local news. I've never ever seen them interview somebody that was well-to-do. Like, they never interview like a doctor who's like, oh, I have to go to surgery right now, but I'll give you my fucking my testimony of what just happened.
Right.
It's always like, if it's a dude, he's almost always shirtless, right? Like, it doesn't matter what they're talking about, whether it be a shooting or a fucking or a sinkhole living in Florida. You know what I mean? And it's always a redneck guy who's like, yeah, man. So I was just standing there, and then the earth opened up and just ate up that whole playground. It was crazy. Or they're in the hood, and it's somebody with 8 kids hanging off of them, and they're like, oh, that's fun. There was a guy that got he got robbed. This is a couple weeks ago, and they just opened up Wawa's in Orlando, which is beautiful to me.
Love the Wawa.
Yeah. And there was a guy who got in a car, and they stripped him of his clothes.
Hold on, real quick. The Wawa lemonade iced tea.
I told you. Fucking.
If you haven't gotten down on that, do yourself a favor.
Get yourself some diabetes.
Well, it's delicious. It's worth it. But you're right. The media tends to dumb down stories for the general public.
No, I don't think it's that. I think that those are the people that are like, hell yeah, man, I'll talk to the news.
I want to be on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that because I always think it's not okay. It never says Dr. Thomas Jacobs on the bottom.
I like it.
You know what I mean? It never says that at the bottom. It's always like,
we're going to go over here to Chuck Gillette Sensor 3 and have him talk about the incident. Well, I seen it all. What happened?
It says their name at the bottom, and it's like Junebug Jenkins weighs in. And it's dude. So yeah, I've been angry in my neighborhood. The other night I came home, and I was driving into my neighborhood.
Okay.
And there was about 50 to 100. There may have been 200. It may have seemed like way more. There might have only been 25. But there was teenagers walking the streets. They were probably leaving a party that they got kicked out of, right?
Yeah.
And I proceeded to drive down, take a U-turn, or drive around the block, and come back. And I did that twice.
The investigation.
Yeah. And I thought to myself, like, I should be calling the cops right now. And I'm like, who the fuck am I anymore? Because I used to be that guy.
You were that kid.
Yeah.
You were that
I was the one that was like,
kids.
fuck it, we go to a parking lot, we can have a party here.
But that's exactly why you don't trust it, because you were that kid,
and I know
and you were
what's
up
happening.
to no good.
Yeah.
Not that you were stealing anything. You were just getting fucked up, and, that's just what we did.
I don't know. And it wasn't even, dude, it was literally the polar opposite side of my fucking neighborhood.
You know what?
Like, it was on the other fucking end. It wasn't going to affect my life whatsoever.
You know what I've found with getting older. Excuse me. The way I look at females as I'm getting older now, like now, just 10 years ago, you would be watching like college cheerleaders during a football game. You're like, damn, look at that fine piece of ass, blah, 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 blah. And now I look at these people, I'm like, damn, look how young these kids are in their college. And like, it feels wrong to feel attracted to these.
I feel,
you know what I mean?
I feel like exactly that way.
Yeah.
But it's happened in 2 years.
Yeah.
My daughter is 2.
Okay.
And I remember making the joke to you. And when I say it was a joke, I meant I was completely serious. In that, do you remember? I was like, one day she's going to be like 17 and she's going to be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
And there's going to be badass cheerleader slumber parties at my house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then now I think about that and I'm like, what a scumbag thing to say. Fuck, they're just children, man. And
they're so fucking young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, even when I look at porn now, I'm like, oh, you poor little girl. You just need a hug. Not a dick hug. You just need a regular hug with arms.
You know what I think is fucked up with porn, man? You watch all sorts of different types of porn, and now you get MILF porn, right?
Right.
And these chicks are not like
MILFs.
They're just like 24, for fuck's sake.
Well, it's hard living as a porn star.
I guess so.
You age quick.
Yeah. It's a very physical job.
When you do 800 scenes in 6 months, it's gonna take its toll.
God damn.
Plus all that meth.
It's taking its toll on me just thinking about it.
Right. I'm exhausted thinking about porn stars' lives.
God damn.
I'm tired.
All the time.
Yeah. I'm always tired. Yeah. And I don't do anything. My wife actually is the one that works.
You are a trophy husband.
A trophy husband.
But
I'm always tired. She really gets mad when I say that because I shouldn't be tired. But what is happening to you? What are you, Red Fox?
No. I was going to hiccup or start to hiccup, and I stopped myself.
That was gross.
Sorry. What do you want me to do? Just hiccup on the air here? That would not be entertaining. Well, it actually would be more entertaining than what we're doing right now.
Yeah, it is. We're just staring at each other with stupid thoughts. Lord Muggs, please call us.
Do it.
Just call us.
Do it. 920 corrupts or 920
267-7878. How do I remember this?
I don't know. But you
Worst
do.
memory in the world. Anybody, give us a fucking call. I mean, this is our last segment here. We got about 22 minutes left.
If we even do the last 22 minutes.
If we do.
We could say fuck it right now and just smash all this and
stand
be
up,
over with it.
Break the board, waggle our dicks at the camera and leave. I mean, I live here, so I'm going to stay. But Kory's got to go.
You got to go, dude. And then I will go to Waffle House after this.
Eat 10 eggs
and eat
8 pieces of toast.
A sadness bowl of cheese grits and wilt away in my chocolate milk. But maybe we should do that someday. We do a special show. We'll do a location recording of us, and we'll do a food challenge. We will see if we can beat AJ's record of 8 eggs.
10 eggs.
Oh, it's 10 eggs. That's right. That's
8
right.
pieces of toast.
That's right.
That's too many carbs.
10 eggs over easy, over medium.
Over medium, yes.
10 eggs over medium, 8 pieces of toast. Took it all out in one sitting. I believe I can do a dozen. And
you think you could do a dozen?
I think I can eat a dozen eggs.
You're a fat kid.
I think I can do a dozen eggs, and I think I could tie the 8 pieces of bread. The bread's going to be the difficult part.
The bread, you have to do it with the eggs.
I understand.
You're thinking of it fucking Man versus Food. Oh, I got to portion this and do it here first and then that. No,
that show used to be good.
It got bad when he started losing because he was losing weight.
Yeah.
There you go. This is the end of it.
So what? Anyways,
This is the end of the podcast. We're dying. I'm bleeding internally.
We're not enjoying porn like we used to. We are just getting old.
Of course.
Sad.
Yeah. No, I've aged in 3 weeks. Yeah, like a porn star. I've aged like a porn star in 4 weeks because we skipped last week and I really stressed about it. And no, I don't. Do you have an opinion on the financial cliff? Oh God, Lord Mug, you're gonna put everybody to sleep because Kory's gonna have a long-winded thing about.
I won't get into it.
No, go ahead. Give us a little bit.
It's politics as usual. It's the Republican Party holding out just because they're the opposition, and it pisses me off, and I don't even want to talk about it. I just get so angry. So we'll not discuss that. What else is going on in the chat room right now?
That's it, man.
And who asked the fiscal cliff question?
Our friend Lord Muggs.
Come on, Lord Muggs.
Our new friend, Lord Muggs.
Lord Muggs, please hit us up. I just want to talk to you. I want to find out.
They said they can't call.
Why not?
I think Boop247 has given up on us. So our 2 new listeners.
I've already
quit.
One
of them says they can't call.
Why can't they call?
I don't know.
Answer me, Lord Muggs.
Answer me right goddamn now.
Answer me.
Do you have anything else? What happened? What happened to you this week? Anything?
Aside from being injured and I got something we could talk about.
Okay.
So after the car accident, I've been seeing a chiropractor about
more like a chiropractor.
No, every 3 days, I'm going to get my back adjusted to try to get it healed and get my spine back in line because it got really fucked up in the car accident, and it's still bothering me to this point. Today is 2 weeks exactly, and things aren't really getting better. And he does do a really good job. I leave there feeling better, but my back is completely sore all the time. But the weird thing that is occurring, and I'm not necessarily sure what the science is behind it.
Your dick's not working.
No, it's working fine. That's good to go.
Jack off. Jack off ridiculous.
I like that. Since the first session into this last session,
I'm just sad. I'm sorry.
I am experiencing crazy dreams, and I'm not talking. These are the most outrageous dreams I've ever had in my entire life. Now, I was in a motorcycle accident some time ago, and I actually suffered from nightmares because of it, and it was something that I dealt with for a really long time and still occasionally do, and it's really fucked up, and I can't sleep, and it's bad. But this is something completely different. So since the first session of these cracking of the readjustment of my spine, the first night I had one of the, I guess the word would be trippiest dreams ever, where I was in the future and I was working at a resort, and it was like on a different planet, and my job, I was a jetpack instructor, where it's much like a zipline course, like there was things that you could fly to, fly around, fly over, fly under, and I was giving a class. It was so realistic and out of control. The other night, I was in a zombie apocalypse, and I was one of the survivors that were trying to survive with a group, and one of the people in the group, you were there, was Michelle Obama. Random, right? Yeah. And last night, I was a POW in a Japanese prison camp in World War II, and we were trying to escape, and I could read Japanese. It was the fucking craziest thing ever, but these dreams are in color, and they last for what seems to be like fucking 8, 12, 14 hours, and I have vivid details when I wake up. I could write it all down, and I don't know how it correlates with the chiropractor, but it is definitely a direct result of it. I can't explain it. I do have an idea of what it could be. So apparently
I wasn't paying attention. I'm paying attention now.
Right. That's
But
fine.
I wasn't paying attention until you said that I was in it.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah.
That's just how you are. So in the Air Force, it's true that before you become a pilot in the Air Force and they allow you to fly, they do a spinal tap. And the reason they do the spinal tap is to check to see if you've done any hallucinogens in your years up to becoming a pilot. Because if you have, it's a no-go. It's a deal breaker. Well, the only way that they can really check for that is with a spinal tap. Because
The chat room, specifically my friend Damien, is telling you to drink more water.
Am I sounding parched or?
No. Not right now.
Well,
In your fucking life.
oh, drink more water in my life.
Yeah. It's a release of the toxins in your body. Which...
The dreams?
Yeah. Because he's cracking your back and it's releasing.
That's what I'm getting at. Because the spinal tap, apparently hallucinogens or whatever, is stored in the spine.
Everything is stored in the spine. They can check your whole, like, your hairs. You know what I mean?
hair
They can only check
follicles,
that
yeah.
for, like, what, 7 years?
I don't know.
Something like that.
That's like the digestion rate of gum.
Everything you've
debt.
ever done. That time that you made that gay porn movie on meth, that's in your spine.
That's not something I wanted to talk about live on the air.
We're really putting it all on the table, man.
Well, when you have a meth addiction and gay porn is an option, you know, you were the first person to like show me how to get into that.
Well, I was pimping you out.
You were. I mean, you had retired at that point. So we never worked together.
I left a legacy that could not be fulfilled.
It could not. And so I actually had to step away from the industry because I knew I could never be a star at the caliber AJ was.
Living in the shadow.
I could, of Big Dick Davis. I mean, that's just, you know.
Oh, they're saying if you do like the dreams and how vivid they are, don't drink water.
Oh, I do.
They're telling you to drink LSD. They didn't say that. I said that.
I don't do that anymore. That's
never did that, by the way.
Never did that.
I saw myself. I've never done that.
Okay.
Did you? Wait, you're saying it like you fucking laced something of mine with LSD.
No, never laced anything of yours.
No,
I
never understood the idea of drugging other people you don't know unless you're trying to fuck. I mean, I didn't do it, but I understand. Like, I'm gonna.
No, I never laced anything ever. If there was
I
anything,
apologize. By the way, it's not Damien. It's his lovely, lovely wife that I actually know from high school. You don't know her.
Okay. No, I would never ever not or intentionally lace something of somebody else's. If whatever we were doing was around, the policy back in the day was I'm not going to encourage you or tell you not to do it. It's available. It's on the table. If you want to partake, swing away. And so I believe you have, but maybe not.
Have what?
Have the knowledge that you were doing it at the time. Because it was into other things. But not.
No. I understand what you're saying. Right. No, I knew. Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
Anyways.
Don't waste good drugs on other people.
What did you say?
Your friend Frank said don't waste good drugs on other people.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Listen, we got a. I don't know. You want to give it one more break or?
Nah.
We did 2.5 on our first show, and that was a shit show. I think I'm getting to a point now where I feel pretty good. We should do one more break.
You want to do another segment?
We can do one more segment.
I mean, I'm running out of things to talk about, but if you want to keep going, man.
Fuck it. Hopefully, listen.
We're doing this for us. Like, I want people to know at home, like, this is our hobby. And if you don't like it, don't watch. And if you do like it, great, stay with us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're flattered.
I have said.
Flattered that you're with us right now.
I'm an only child.
Okay.
And I have said, for the duration of our friendship, that every fucking thing I say is never to make you laugh.
Right.
Not you.
Nope.
Not anybody. Being an only child, I I only make jokes to make me laugh. They're funny to me, and saying them out loud makes me happy. So that's what this is, okay? This is self-fulfilling bullshit. You either find us funny or you don't, or you find us boring and you like to hear about bullshit that Kory talks about with the news.
Right.
And Kory finds himself smart. I find myself funny. And we talk accordingly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're with me. So listen, we're going to take one more break because I did plan it. I planned it with the iTunes. And
what is the first song we're going to be hearing here?
We're going to be hearing a fan favorite. I wish I say a fan favorite. I mean people that like music. Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim.
Nice.
Which may not have been as popular if Christopher Walken didn't dance to it.
Yeah.
And then a song by a band called 4 Year Strong called What the Hell is a Gigawatt or a Gigawatt? I don't know.
The actual pronunciation is gigawatt, but they say gigawatt, but it's gigawatt.
Thank you. So we're going to do
21 gigawatts.
All right, real quick. No, gigawatt is not correct.
It is.
That's for the movie.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. People say gigawatt, but it's gigawatt. He says it correct in the movie, and then they say gigawatt after that.
Hold on. Lord Muggs is asking. This is a hip-hop group called Hieroglyphics. I go to Disney constantly.
It's his favorite thing.
This is a Wu-Tang Hello Kitty. There's an elephant. I like elephants. The inside of my arm is a pair of brass knuckles that say clobbering time. So, there you go. All right, we're going to do one more segment.
Oh, that wasn't asked
They
about.
weren't asked about it, no.
They probably don't even know I have tattoos because you
No.
can't see it
No.
on the screen. I have more tattoos than AJ, but that's okay.
Do you?
13?
I'm up there.
Anyways.
You paid for yours, or you didn't. You just have a better artist. Listen, we're going to do one more segment.
Okay, cool.
It's fine with me. It's fine with him.
I don't give a fuck.
We'll talk about whatever. Listen, for real. If you want to call.
Call
Wait,
us.
Or don't. If you don't want to call. Because we do want to do one more segment, but we have run out of shit to talk about.
And that's fine. Yeah, especially if we don't know who you are, we would love to talk and just get acquainted.
Look,
Let's just get to know each other.
Call your friends and tell them to call us. Where are you from? What are you
Randomly.
doing? Just tell us what you did today.
You know?
Take a break. You said you're at work.
Anyway, so let's get into this break. Once again, you're listening to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Hang tight. We will be right back. And
Fatboy Slim.
There's some Flatboy.
Flatboy.
Just play the fucking
Flatboy Sim. It's the Sim.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
The weapon of choice. Yeah. You can blow a this, you can blow
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to kill him. I'm just playing Welcome back to Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Once again, I am Kory the Chupacabra, and across from me is AJ Davis.
Yes, and like we said earlier, we were really planning on some of you calling in.
So do that, motherfuckers.
I'm looking at the old chat room, and you know who's talking? Is the two people that
started off.
Just learned about our show, and
Nice.
Our show is weekly, or mostly weekly.
It's weekly.
Lord Muggs, we will be doing this with hope every week.
It's
on
Friday night, 10
o'clock.
p.m. Yep.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time. Or is that what you're going to say?
I was going to say EST, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm in on the,
Yeah.
you know, the time thing, you know.
Mm.
You said that the camera adds 40 pounds. And I said, no, it was your face.
And then I said, no, it was just my fatness. that
It's
adds.
just, you got to stop wearing black. I think you have to stop wearing black.
I can't. I've been
You look
wearing
like a ball of black.
I've been wearing black, a black hole. I'm just
Yeah.
eating up the whole shot.
Yeah.
Consuming, not even light can escape my gravity.
Black hole son of your father. Sorry. Not funny. Fuck.
Yeah, that was.
So somebody call in. Anybody. Fucking talk about anything. Ask us anything. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here and stare at each other.
And no one wants that.
Nobody wants that.
I know.
It's going to be reminiscent of the first two shows, actually. And boop.
What was the question?
You guys should make your show on iCarly, which I don't understand. I mean, I get it. I have a child, so I watch a lot of Nickelodeon. I know that that's a show.
Didn't get the reference.
It's stupid. It's a stupid thing. Black is not slimming. Apparently, look at the camera.
Wah, wah, wah.
Fuck, man. I really am regretting saying let's do another segment now.
You just wanted to do a second the fourth segment, just to play those couple of songs, which I can respect.
I did. I really liked the ending of that last song.
What were we talking about outside?
I don't know.
I can't even recall.
Oh, that I have to get drunk to do this show.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Started out with the crazy jitters. We fucking worked out all the technical difficulties, and I was like, now we have nothing to talk about. We didn't fucking make any notes this week. we just thought Funny would fucking spew forth.
I actually got so nervous after the first segment that I
He did. He
threw up.
Puked in my
I puked
fucking
in the
yard.
front yard. Yeah, which I never do, but it was crazy.
No, it was disgusting. But you looked better when you came in than you did before you went out.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the adrenaline rush you get from throwing up.
Oh, I love throwing up. You want to tell that story? You know, fucking maybe fuck, that was 8 years ago. 8, 10? No, I wasn't 20. It was 8 years ago. We'll say 6 to 8.
You go for it.
And I had just gotten a settlement inheritance from my grandfather dying, and I was just I was selling weed at the time because I just took $300 and just kept recycling that money.
Yeah, I mean, it was
because I never sold weed to make money.
No,
I sold weed to
get high
smoke
for
free. Yeah,
right. Yeah, I mean, that's a common practice for a lot of younger kids who distribute marijuana to their friends.
You come into $300 and you're like,
it's an investment.
I can just keep this $300 going and smoke for free. It's amazing that way. And
cheap way to get high.
And I had just come into the inheritance, and I had gotten a hotel at what was new at the time was a Disney. It's the Pop Culture, or is it Pop Century, is what it's called.
The Pop Century Hotel, which I believe is no more.
No, it's still.
I thought they changed that to the movie one now.
They're making a new one.
Okay.
That's brand new.
Okay.
If anybody needs to know anything about Disney, just come to this guy. So I had gotten the hotel
party.
I got it early. No party, nothing. It was
For us.
like 6 people.
Yeah, well, we were partying.
But you and I were hammer faced, and we were walking around a lake that they had there. And I had been drinking since I checked in early at like 2, 1. And you and I were walking, and
that's actually kind of a late start for you back then.
Back then,
yeah.
I was we were 22, 23, right? Mm-hmm. And we're walking around, and I remember the girls were all at the hotel room itself or the pool or something.
Right.
And you and I were walking around the lake drinking beers, and
shit house drunk.
Yeah. And a college group of cheerleaders were also walking around, whereas I proceeded to say,
Okay.
Hey, ladies.
Good evening, ladies.
And within 3 to 10 seconds of saying that, realized I had to throw up.
It's not I had to throw up. It was happening.
It was going to happen.
Right.
And back then, I was so awesome at throwing up.
Right.
Like, I just, no matter where we were, it was like, okay, I'll be back. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm back, and I'm better than ever.
Right.
And
puke and rally.
We were walking around the lake, and I literally said out loud, hello, ladies. And I'm walking, and I fucking puke in the grass.
Never lose
a stride. I kept my pace.
Let me tell you, this guy was instrumental in teaching me how to puke and party.
Yeah.
It was almost poetic to see this in action. He's walking along the sidewalk in this multi-million-dollar facility. It's beautiful.
Brand fucking new.
And there's a rack of cheerleaders walking their way, gorgeous. And he's like, "Hey, ladies," and they all like look over and giggle. And he just turns his head, projectile vomit,
and then look at him,
looks
and
over,
point.
Gives him the gun,
hey,
and just keeps going.
I know you like what you see.
Needless to say, that did not work with the ladies.
They did not want to hang out with us at the pool. They thought that was going to go terribly wrong.
Totally grossed out.
We saw what he did to the grass.
But actually, a couple of those girls may have been out of curiosity. They seemed interested. A couple of them showed up later, but
by that time, I don't remember.
You were.
It was tough.
Yeah, and you had a girlfriend at the time. Yeah, and she was sleeping.
Ah, fuck her.
Whatever. So we are reaching a point now, ladies and gentlemen,
where's the impasse?
get some callers, or we call this bitch, because I'm starting to get tired.
You can call us right now or
Forever hold your fucking peace, motherfucker.
Yeah, we got about 2 minutes left on this. So there you go. Actually, let's just call it.
You want to?
Fuck. Nobody's going to call?
All right, man. Well, we just did a show of 2 hours and 8 minutes. Which is, we're still, this is still in the infancy of what we're doing. So we're still getting our sea legs in the podcast world, if you will. And I hope you guys were entertained. Something I do find kind of hopeful, if you will. The amount of viewers in tonight's show started off at one number, and then it increased to the number that it currently is. So you guys stuck with us for this duration. And
Lord Muggs
really
in Pennsylvania, they told us, said they will see us next week.
I dig it.
And 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Friday nights. Next week, by the way, it might be an hour later. It might be 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't see us not doing it.
And reason being, AJ's obsession with
going to
Disney. Yeah, he's doing the
very Merry Christmas party.
Yeah.
I got a daughter. I want to take her to everything I can.
That's cool. Yeah, and damn, dude, if you have the ability to take your daughter to Disney and let her experience that sort of thing, I say do it, because it's a very special thing for a child to be able to experience.
She's also very young, so she gets in free right now.
No, naturally.
It's awesome.
We can talk about something I learned about Disney today. They're going to do
the dragon thing, right?
How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah.
I don't think it's How to Train Your Dragon. I think it just has to do with Fantasyland.
Oh, really?
But they've been flying.
Rumored.
No, it's been seen. I saw pictures.
Okay.
They've been flying a lightweight glider around to fly over Fantasyland during fireworks. Presumably, that's what people are saying.
But it
looks fucking awesome.
It's a lightweight glider in the shape of a dragon.
Yeah.
Which is going to be mind-blowing to see.
Yeah. God, when it flies by the moon and shit, like clouds.
Cool.
God, badass.
Yeah.
The best hotel to stay in Disney, I've stayed in a lot. If you wanna pay the fucking money, I would get one of those trailer cabins at the Fort Wilderness.
Fort Wilderness, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I heard that's pretty cool.
I think they leave their pool open all night, or they used to.
What was I was reading online about Fort Wilderness. If you get a hotel in the main building, one of the rooms with a balcony apparently faces Animal Kingdom.
Dude, they have all these crazy rooms. They have crazy rooms coming out now that are themed to movies,
right,
and rides. Like it used to only be the if you were one of 26 fucking people that were picked in between 2004 and 2008 that you could stay in Cinderella's castle,
right,
and that's all themed for Cinderella, right?
Right.
But now they're making rooms that are pirate themed.
Awesome.
I mean, they're going to be crazy expensive.
I'll tell you what, man. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite Disney ride. And it always has been and always will be. No, that ride to me is awesome.
I liked it before they turned it to Jack Sparrow.
Correct.
It was fucking badass before they put Johnny Depp in it.
It used to be extremely un-PC, if you will. The rape and pillaging scene.
It's awesome.
Yeah, back then, but back then, like, they were clearly, the men were chasing the women down.
Yeah, and what was going to happen when they caught them.
Right.
It's tough that they were on a track.
Yeah.
Poor dude. He's the bluest balls ever.
They were auctioning off women.
Yeah.
You know? We want the redhead. We want the redhead.
Nobody said ever.
Except
me. I like redheads. All right, we're fucking out of here. You guys, we got one call this week.
Thanks for and thanks for the call.
Yeah, thanks for the call.
Frank, we appreciate it.
No, you called her by her name too many times.
I know.
Out there.
It's what it is, whatever. And we appreciate you guys checking us out. So
most times, like I said, Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow us on Facebook.
You can
at facebook.com/
Corrupt Wizards.
Corrupt Wizardry.
Yeah, that's it. Corrupt Wizardry is our Facebook, or you can just go on Facebook and search Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Like us and, keep up with us.
Tell your friends. That'd be great. Especially you guys that don't know us, because everybody that knows us, their friends are our friends.
And the people that don't know us that are joining us new tonight,
we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thanks for staying tuned.
Thanks for checking us out.
It's fucking awesome.
Hopefully you come back next week, because we'll be here.
You'll get updates on the Facebook of if we'll be late and what time.
And I will put this out there. Next week we will have more to talk about. We were really concerned with just hammering out the technical issues that we were having in the first two
Put no thought into content.
No, none whatsoever.
After the first 2 episodes of having all content and no audio?
And no technical backing at all. Really.
You really let me down.
I know. I really did, and I apologize.
I told you. You had
will
one
go
job,
home,
and that was to do everything. All right. Thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah, man.
I love you.
Love you too, bro. What are you going to play for us on the outro? What are you going to leave us with?
I'm literally going to leave you with what I wanted to leave you on the first show, which was the instrumental of Shame on a Nigga by the Wu-Tang Clan.
Nice. Hit us up. Go ahead and hit that. Thanks again, guys, for checking us out here on Kory and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry.
Thanks, kids. Tell your friends.
And we can let this play while we start turning this gear down. Just don't turn